Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Harem Podcast. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the horniest of homies to sail the seven seas, Mr. Anthony Luby, Luke Farnsworth, and our hotel of anime things and things that aren't anime. Let's get right off rip. We have an official name for our pal here, the bastard son or daughter of our man Neil.
It's a daughter.
Luke, you want to announce the name?
We've decided that we're going to go with Mr. Adam Knight's request, and we're going to name her Sakura.
Thanks, Adam.
Very befitting name for
such a lovely creature. I really liked it.
Creature.
She's nice and pink, and she's cute, and I like cherry blossoms, so fuck it.
Thank you, Adam Knight. Thank you for that. That
she's
took a lot
behind
longer
the
than we
chalkboard.
thought.
I don't want her. She's going here.
Can you still see the anime of the week?
Not yet.
I don't know. I can't fucking read.
We're not going over that yet. So
I know.
You can kind of see. Yeah, there you go.
She's involved in it anyway. I'll get to that.
Sakura's involved?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah,
what?
Dude. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, just wait.
That's insane.
You must have missed the OVA.
Well, get off to your normal question.
All right. Anyone do anything crazy cookie this week?
Because
I sure as fuck did
not. No, Thorpe had a story.
Oh, yes.
Please tell me you didn't fucking forget it.
No, I didn't. This is interesting because it involves me and Alex through kindergarten through 8th grade every single year. And Luke, I don't know if your school did this because I know you went to private school for a little bit. So every year at private school, we would celebrate Passover. It's not like a Christian holiday, but we would still celebrate it. And I thought it's kind of cool looking back, like, oh, we would celebrate another religion's holiday, whatever. So during this Passover, we would have our Seder meal. We'd get this flat bread called matzah, some fruit, and we put it on it. And
there was horseradish.
There was
salt water.
No, salt water. It was like parsley. And each food would represent certain things the Hebrews went through the night before they left Egypt, or so the story goes.
Is that really before they left Egypt? Is that what it was?
They put the goat's blood on the door so the angel of death wouldn't kill them or their firstborn son.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that each food represented like different things.
Okay.
The fruit was very sweet. Salt water was tart. I wouldn't say tart, it was just bitter. Anyway,
Bita.
During this time, we would also celebrate the 12 Stations of the Cross. And for those of you who don't know what the 12 Stations of the Cross are, they are stations set up 1 through 12, and it represents Jesus' path to crucifixion. So, like, Station 1 is Pontius Pilate condemns Jesus to die, and, like, Station 6 is...
Jesus drops the cross the second time.
Yeah, and then, like, Station 12 is Jesus dies or rises on the third day or whatever.
Easter.
So...
Wait, before you end the story, were you altar boys?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I think I know where the story's going because I was also an
altar boy. Nothing to do with altar boys.
It doesn't?
Nope.
But after this...
You brought up the Station of the Cross. And then
after this, though...
Just get ready.
After this, let's go over some altar boy drama after this.
Okay.
I didn't know Luke was an altar boy.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Look at this.
Shit sucked.
I know.
All right, so we would celebrate we would do the Stations of the Cross 2 times. Once in church for Mass and another in the cafeteria. And in the cafeteria, it was a little different. That's like when we had our Seder meal and stuff. They would dim the lights, and the 8th graders would go through the Stations of the Cross. They would each have a role. Someone was Jesus, someone was Pontius Pilate. There were thieves, and everyone was part of the Stations of the Cross. And at the end of the Stations of the Cross, Jesus gets crucified, right? So we would crucify an 8th grader.
Oh, yeah.
Every year in front of the entire school. We would have them carry a cross, put them up in the center on this stage, and crucify them in front of the entire school. Kindergartners, first graders, all these little kids witnessed crucifixion every single year. And every single year, I was like, I want to be Jesus, and I want to be crucified in front of the school next. So...
That is not something I think you should think.
I can't wait to get crucified.
I really wanted to be Jesus and get crucified in front of the school. So I was thinking about that the other day. And I was like, that's really weird to crucify somebody in front of these children.
What was your role in 8th grade year?
I think I was like a thief.
Dude, Luke, you know who I was?
Who?
I was Pontius Pilate.
You got to kill Joe.
I got to kill the man.
Anyway, so I was just thinking back to that. And all through like kindergarten through 8th grade, I didn't think that was weird at all because we just did that. But looking back, I'm like, we really straight up crucified kids in front of like preschoolers.
No, like we.
I mean, like, of course, we didn't fucking nail them to a cross,
No.
but like we used rope and bound them to the wood of this cross.
Yeah. Do you remember 1 year at our cousin's house where we would do that on Easter at Uncle Dave's?
We built a cross in my
Yeah,
cousin's
Luke,
basement.
listen to this, dude. We literally took pieces of wood. We built a cross, and it was me, Anthony, my 3 cousins, and I think my sister. And we would do the Stations of the Cross at his house. And I remember one time we literally took rope and tied my cousin to the cross. And instead, obviously, we didn't nail his hands to it, but we had a Crayola marker, and I was like going just ham on his palm, like, it's a big nail. This joy, this thing's coming out. And I look up, my Uncle Dave was like, "That's enough marker." I was like, "Okay, yeah."
I just thought that was like really weird. Like
Looking back,
on it now,
that's
it is
pretty weird.
It's strange that we crucified someone in school. You know?
Yeah, and a kid
Luke,
can't.
did you guys do that?
He had to, dude. He's a Catholic
So,
school.
like, here's the thing. One, you guys had a fucked up childhood if you're going around crucifying your cousin for fun. I'm just going to get that right out of the way. 2, we didn't do anything like that until my 8th grade year.
Who got crucified?
Is it you, Luke?
So, no, first off, it wasn't me. I was very sad. I wanted to be crucified.
See?
I
The
did.
envy of wanting to
I
be
did
crucified.
want to. The problem was that I was bigger than the kid that got crucified, so it would be easier to pick him up. So they'd
Makes
used
sense.
him.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I was like, fuck, crucify me. I don't remember like what the fuck we were doing, but I had this really weird music teacher, and she did like, there was like singing the whole time that I did it. It was like, she like made it a play, and I didn't want to do it. First off, straight up did not want to do it. No one wanted to do it. She's like, you're doing it. You're forced to. All the 8th graders are going to do this from here on out. I was like, fuck me. So we all had to get like face paint. She painted all of our faces with something. I don't even remember like what the fuck the point of it was.
Sulfur.
I was some goober. like I was some goober that had to walk behind whoever Jesus was the whole time. No one was allowed to say a word. If you smiled or anything during it, she would actually get mad at you and you would get detention.
Hey, stop smiling.
So like
Thinks
the
a
whole time
fucking thing
I had to
against
sit
you.
there and walk and try not to laugh when anything happened, because if anyone laughed, you were in trouble. It was really fucking
So did
stupid.
that whole thing start your 8th grade year?
Yeah.
Like that's when it
Yeah,
was introduced
we were
to the
we
whole
were the
school?
first class
Okay,
to do
okay.
it.
Were you guys like connected to a church? Because like our school, we had our school, then there's a big parking lot, and then our huge fucking church was right there. So every Friday we'd walk over there and have mass.
Ours wasn't connected, but like we were literally right next to the church.
Yeah,
It was
that's
close
how
enough
ours
to
was.
you walk to it.
It wasn't even like it was close enough. Like if you put like a 2-foot bridge, you would be able to get
Oh,
from the
okay.
school. Like
Mhm.
it was like a 10-foot bridge would have connected them both together.
Mhm.
They were that close. Fucking hated it. And then getting onto the Stations of the Cross. Did you guys ever have to serve as altar boys for it?
I don't think so.
I did. They made me carry the cross.
Oh,
Like I had to carry the big fucking, like we had a big gold cross
Oh,
we had to carry.
so,
that was the lead.
had to
lead
hold
boy.
the shit the whole time.
I had to do that. I
They
had to do
did.
that plenty
They
of times.
didn't give you a harness or anything like to set it down.
Yeah.
And
We
I had
also
to.
had a huge fucking cross.
Yeah, I had to straight up just like hold it like
Did
this
you guys
the
have
whole
like
time.
candles too?
Yeah, we had other people holding
Dude,
candles.
we
We
had
had-
big ass fucking
detached
candles.
They
from
didn't
the
have
side.
big candles. Like it
Oh
was
my
just
God.
people walked with candles next to him. But like whoever had the cross, you had to hold it like this or some shit. My arms would give out. I'm like, this is fucking stupid for a goddamn like 12-year-old to hold.
Yeah, I was like fucking in 7th grade and I'm holding this giant metal cross. Like, this bitch is kind of heavy.
I'm sort of like,
It
please.
was so top heavy too.
I know. I was like, please,
Yeah.
please.
I'd always fall asleep as an altar boy.
Oh,
on-
yeah.
When me and Alex
Oh my
had to
god.
serve Sunday Mass all the time. There were like 3 altar boys, like me, Alex, and my buddy Joe were like the only ones. So every Sunday, one of us was serving. And like, I would fall asleep all the time. All the fucking time.
I'd
I'd
always-
be
I was
terrified
always-
that I would miss the bell.
The bell was the big one. Did you guys have like a bell?
Yeah, where are
When
you
he
talking about
raises
like
the
when
Eucharist.
he would
Yeah.
like perform the sacrament of bullshit or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you had to ring the bells every time.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then you'd have to stop them with your hands because they would
Yeah.
just keep ringing. but you never wanted to because you think it'd be funny if it kept ringing the whole time.
Yeah, that sucked. I was always like, oh, fuck, here it comes. Okay.
I was always afraid I'd miss it.
At first,
Same.
I was so excited to be an altar boy. I'm like, yeah, this is going to be fucking cool.
I can get out of church.
And
then I
then-
actually had to pay attention.
And then you
like,
had
later-
to be
yeah.
in church.
Yeah.
Later on, I was like, damn, I have to serve. That sucks.
I know. I'd be like, oh, Saturday. There we go. Well,
Oh, you went Saturday?
they would give you days.
Oh.
Like
I
every
think
Same. You could like schedule when you would prefer to go. We were like Sundays at 8 a.m.
we didn't get a choice.
That
sucks.
sucks.
They were just kind of like, you're here this week. And I was like, I fucking guess. I don't want to.
Yeah.
That sucked. The only cool church story I have while I was serving is that there was a girl that served with me. I guess you could say she was my friend. She was really just mean to me all the time. Not like,
Okay.
I've
so
seen that
she's-
trope
No.
before. She's
I've
a
seen that
tsundere.
anime trope
She's
before.
a tsundere.
first off, she probably was. I think she was into me, but like she wasn't like the funny, playful mean. Like she would pinch my arm and twist it until I had bruises. Like she was just
You're a fucking idiot.
like she wouldn't say anything. She would just come up and do it randomly. Like I would just be
Oh,
sitting
dude,
there.
she had the hots.
I'd be sitting there and she'd come up and she'd like grab my skin and twist it like that. And then I'd have a bruise for like 2 days.
She had the hots.
I'm like,
thanks.
this
That
sucks.
fucking
You almost
hurt.
had a tsundere girlfriend.
And I was like, that's fine, whatever. And then one day she like was sitting across in church and she's like sitting me going to the back. And I'm like, what's up? And then she just randomly kissed me. And she's like, I just wanted to have a kiss
See?
before I graduated.
What?
She's tsundere as
What?
fuck.
She's like, I just wanted to have a kiss before I graduated 8th grade. I was like, okay.
Yeah. She's doing that in
Okay.
church.
Dude, you had a tsundere girlfriend.
No, I didn't have a tsundere
Almost.
girlfriend. No. I would have never
Almost.
dated her.
Almost.
She has problems. You know
She
don't
does, yeah.
don't put your dick in crazy.
Yeah, that's that.
She's crazy.
That's that.
She was crazy.
That's bonkers, though. Luke got
That is
kissed in
bonkers.
church.
I never counted that as my first kiss.
Luke got kissed in church.
Church.
You think God was smiling? Like, yeah, look at this dude getting something.
God was like, you guys gonna fuck now? Like 2 8th graders. He's like, can I watch?
I have all-seeing eyes.
Our
You were
church
in
is
the
like-
house of God. I'm watching.
Our church is like old as fuck, and it's huge.
It
It's
was
a
built in
huge,
like
like
18,
it's just a big Gothic
late
church.
1800s.
And I always loved going up to like the second floor with the balcony because the organ was up there, and this thing is a giant fucking pipe organ.
We
Then
had a
you-
big pipe organ
And you
too.
could go into the fucking bell tower all the way at the top. I never went up to the bell tower.
because it's fucking creepy.
Yeah, I
You
wanted
They
feel
feel
like
wouldn't.
that.
They wouldn't let us. They actually had it
yours
like
an old giant fucking church.
it was. I think mine was like early 1900s,
Mhm.
like 1912 or something like that.
older though.
It was older. There was a bell tower. They always had it chained off and everything, so like you just couldn't go up it.
Yeah.
The stairs though were like it was a spiral, but one of those really like narrow spirals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you took one step and you went 45 degrees.
You're like, ooh.
You're like 90 degrees every step. You're like, ugh.
You guys ever been in the basement of a church?
I've seen the basement. I never went down.
I don't think my church had a basement.
Dude, old. Old. Like you wouldn't talk real old. That shit looks ancient.
Was it cool?
Oh yeah, it's cool. It's cool as shit actually. Like you're under the whole foundation of the church. The ground is literal dirt. And there's like stuff written on bricks from people from like 1902. It's just like Clark was here. Like 1902. I'm like, what the? That is so cool.
Jeremiah visited the holy church.
You think
Yeah.
about how churches have to have really strong foundations to last as long as they do?
Oh yeah.
Channels also need strong foundations. You guys can help really make our foundation by giving us likes, comments, and subscribing.
Nice.
You can also ring the bell for notifications. Check us out on Twitter.
That was clever.
I
Thanks,
like
dude.
that one the
That was
best
clever.
ever. That was my favorite one so
Thanks,
far.
dude. I feel a little weird because I'm sitting a little lower than usual.
I am too. I'm kind of a
That was
little
high as
low.
you can go.
No, I can
And the
go
reason
higher.
we're sitting so low is because I don't know
Little
if you guys, well, they
sneak
can't,
peek.
they can't see our asses.
No.
Should we tell them?
Yeah, we can.
Should we say it?
Say we implemented.
Here, I got you.
Okay. Luke's gonna hold his chair up. Look at that.
It's carbon fiber. We
If
can
you've
race
noticed
these
that you
bitches.
can't hear squeaking in the video the whole fucking time, it's because we have new chairs.
All right,
Little
Tip,
sneak
calm
preview
down.
for
Sorry.
season 2
Yeah.
coming up
Yeah,
in
we just-
3 weeks.
It
This is 67.
67.
So yeah, 3 weeks. We'll have 68, 69, and then
What are we gonna do for our finale for 69?
My dad asked me that the other day. He's like, what are you guys gonna do? I'm like, I don't know, dude. I have no idea.
Adam Knight, you got any suggestions,
Yeah,
dude?
I was
Night.
thinking like have Corporal on, maybe just shoot the shit. I don't know. Maybe make a fucking wheel.
That
Dude,
doesn't seem like
Dude, what if we played like I I don't know, like a game show, but like here, you know what I mean? Like
Okay, but
anime
like-
trivia
Wheel.
game show.
Anime
Like
trivia.
Jeopardy. This anime had cat girls in it.
Nekopara.
What is Nekopara?
There was a couple.
I know, there's a lot.
Who is Vanilla?
We could do something like that.
Well, we'll have to think something good. Episode 69, the big 6-9.
The big 69.
The only number that really matters in the alphabet.
Right,
The
right
alphabet.
next to 420.
Right now, 69, 420.
69, 420.
Oh.
Think about how we're too old to act like this.
You know, taking it back to like grade school again. In, I think, 8th or 6th grade, someone looked at the thermometer and it was digital and it said 69 and they were laughing. And I didn't get it. I was like, why the fuck are they laughing at that number? What's so funny about that number? And it took like another year for me to figure out why that was the funny number.
Like when you learned it, you probably thought back to that moment. You're like, oh.
It's really funny because I don't even remember the moment that I realized what 69 actually was.
I don't either.
I think I just kept laughing at it until one day I got it, and then I just still kept laughing at it.
It was like tying my shoe. I used to pretend to tie my shoe
Dude,
in
were you
kindergarten.
dumb?
In kindergarten, I specifically remember faking tying my shoe. I would like untie it and be like, yeah, look at, yeah. And then over the rest of the day, it was untied.
Miss K probably called mom and said, Alex, it's a little slow.
Alex can't tie his
We
shoes.
don't know. Anthony can tie his shoes just fine, but I don't know what's wrong with
I
Alex.
don't know what's wrong with him. He likes to sit by the book reader alone and listen to audiobooks.
Is that what you did?
I have before, yeah. There's a picture of me in kindergarten all alone in the corner listening to an audiobook.
Alex was listening to The Art of War.
Did you have like the weird Walkman headphones in, like the
Yeah,
really
the
thin
big
ones,
thin
but have like
ones.
really
Yup.
big ears for
Yeah.
some reason, but
Yeah.
they're really
They had
thin
some
headband.
really shitty padding on them.
Mhm.
Oh, they always did. Always had shitty
Oh yeah,
padding.
that's what I was rocking back in the day.
For those of you that don't know what a Walkman is,
For
was a-
you,
what, an 80s CD player that was portable?
I think so.
Or maybe it was
Sony
a cassette. It was a
Walkman.
cassette. It was a cassette player. Because you
Oh,
would-
was it?
yeah, it wasn't for CDs. Walkmans were for cassettes.
I remember the CD players. They were like the size of a CD. and
Yeah.
they flipped up.
Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't have any other option. It
Yeah.
had to be the size of a CD, and then it would flip
Yeah.
up. You put it in, you smack it down, and you could listen to your music on the go.
Yeah.
And then the fucking iPod came out.
And it's like, damn.
The iPod Nano.
The Nano was cool.
Nano vibed hard.
Yeah. You can wear it while you're jogging.
That's when LimeWire was huge because you could install,
Oh,
you
yeah.
could download music from like LimeWire and shit.
Yeah. And then Lars Ulrich went all boo.
That was on, what is that fucking thing? It wasn't LimeWire. It starts with a P.
Napster.
Yeah, Napster.
Oh, Napster before they went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lars blew his
You
fucking
know,
head
man,
gas down.
Napster's taking. Yeah,
Oh,
he went all
we
Lars
gotta get
Ulrich.
Napsters down. They're taking our money.
My monies.
Says the
Money.
millionaire.
I'm losing money.
All right, Anthony, hit us with this
Little spicy.
little
Spicy
spicy
anime of the
chalkboard
week.
thing. Yeah.
Spicy little treat.
All right, so the anime of the week that I chose for this week is Ikebukuro Westgate Park. Now, the one I'm referring to is a reboot from, I think there was an original series.
Yes, that
Yeah.
was
Okay,
like
yeah,
2011, 2010, something like that.
this one aired last year. I can't remember what season exactly, but I really enjoyed this show. So, it follows our main character, Makoto, who kind of mediates for this local gang called the G-Boys. And they're not really a gang in the sense that most people think, like violence, guns, drugs, money. They're just kind of around Ikebukuro to keep things in order. They kind of rule the streets and just like keep people safe. So this new gang rolls up called the Red Angels, and they're having a turf war, and just basically things escalate further and further every episode. And eventually the Yakuza gets involved, and a lot of shit happens. It gets real crazy, but I would say most of the episodes are like little side stories of the G-Boys helping or trying to solve shit that's going on around Ikebukuro, and occasionally the Red Angels will get involved with it too. Overall, it is a very fun show. No, not fun. Fun's a bad word. It is a very interesting, kind of enthralling show, I felt, at least. There's no, like, waifus don't exist in the show. It follows Makoto and his...
There's husbandos, though.
There are husbandos. There are.
Yeah.
Makoto, he's a cool fucking character. And the boss of the G-Boys...
I forget his name.
Takashi.
We'll call him Takashi.
I think it's
Kakashi.
I think it's Takeshi. I just read the synopsis like 20 minutes
You
ago.
should probably make notes on these when you do them.
Well, I read it, so that's all you need. I'm just trying to give a quick
I
synopsis.
told you right there, proof.
What?
You can read, dumb fuck.
That's a lie.
You just admitted it. It's on camera. We have audio proof. We have proof that you just said you can read. I'm the only one here that can't read.
I engulfed it.
Sorry, I just had to point that out. You admitted it now?
So, yeah, for the Epic Meals deals this week, we have half off Yakuza. They don't play a huge part in the show, but in the end, they're kind of a big deal, and they play a very important.
You could say the Yakuza is kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the last like 4 episodes.
Yeah.
They really, dude, I was like,
5, 4, 3, 4.
They play actually a huge role in the last episodes.
I really enjoyed that show. The OP is a banger. It's by a band called the Pinballs. And the ED is also a fucking banger. So if you ever watch that show, definitely go find those songs on Spotify, YouTube,
Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcasts. When the right when the ED dropped, I commented on the video and the fucking band liked my comment.
I remember that. That was cool.
I was like,
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What's that band's name? Dude, it's on the tip of my tongue. What is it?
Something informal.
Innocent informal. Yeah.
Yeah, they bought.
Yeah, they liked the comment. We were like, fuck yeah, dude.
We did talk about the ED when we did our
we did, didn't we?
Personal Anime of the Year awards bullshit because we thought Crunchyroll was gay.
Oh yeah, we'll have to do that again.
Yeah, we'll have to do that again.
That'll be a season 2 type beat.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a really bad end right there.
That wasn't an ending.
We'll have to do that. Yeah.
I said that was a season. That'll be a season 2 type beat.
Yeah, you said season 2 type beat.
And then there was just silence.
I was going to get to something.
Oh, of course you were. Sure you were.
I was just going to reiterate, it's a very awesome show to watch. I think it was 12 episodes?
Yeah, 12 or 13.
Yep.
It was 12.
So, very good show. I definitely recommend checking it out. The animation looks like dirty, but in a good way. It looks kind of rough, very similar to the animation for Sing Yesterday to Me, or For Me.
It's exactly
it's
like
by Doga Koba.
Both by Doga Koba.
Yeah.
So, fantastic show.
Love Doga Koba.
I give that show like an 8.5 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I would too. I'd say 8.5 or 9.
That's very fair.
It's super. It's just really, you're not bored with it.
No,
never.
I felt
never
very,
bored with it.
I never had a week where I was like, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, same here. I thought I was like really excited for it every week.
And the OP I never skipped, and the ED I never skipped.
Especially the ED. Still listen to that shit.
Huge banger.
Especially the ED.
Huge banger.
Go green. Corporal will get a kick out of that.
All right, we talked about it 2 weeks ago, or was it last week?
Last week.
We were going to rate hentai tags.
Oh, fuck.
So Luke, if you want to pull up anime,
I already have it up. But
make sure
worry.
he has to read the description.
Yeah,
of the
the
tag.
description. So
are we doing all of them?
I mean,
there's a lot.
I feel like they'll go pretty quick. Honestly.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's
like you just read the thing and be like, no,
I'm gonna definitely skip the ones that are very obvious. I'll say what they are and then we're just gonna skip.
But they're all fun. Like you have to read the thing.
Well, I'm going to, but
Okay.
like when I get to NTR, I'll be like, NTR, here it is.
It's
Fuck
alphabetical order, right?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. I'm just so excited.
Jesus Christ. So it starts with 3D, computer generated waifus, not to be confused with IRL 3D waifus.
You guys ever seen 3D?
Yeah.
I think.
Of course,
you always see them in the porn ads.
I know. Oh my god.
Those
like
are
even when
fucking-
you're not watching hentai, you always see the 3D in porn ads.
I don't mind 3D. I wouldn't say it's like preferred, but if I'm like really feeling off the goop, I'll opt for some 3D.
Wow, I feel really cringy right now. I'm particularly off the If this game is gonna make me come in 5 seconds or less, I'm totally for it. I get it. Sign me up, because that means I can start.
I don't know. I wouldn't avoid it, but
I can't start.
I don't actually look for it. What's next?
It's I go. Girls getting dicked silly with faces to match. I love Hanime's
Their
tag
tags are
descriptions.
fucking
That's
gold.
funny.
The
The only
tag
reason I wanted
descriptions
to do
are
this,
the
too.
best. I actually don't mind
that's a
it. I
plus.
like.
Yeah,
I
that's a
like
plus.
it.
I've never like clicked on the tag itself, but like,
Oh, you're not in.
I've
you're
never-
Not into
well,
dick
like
and silly.
there's multiple tags per thing. So if it just happens to fall into that, I'm like, all right, whatever.
I'm like, I can get down with it when I see it, but I don't go to that tag
Right.
particularly.
What's next?
God, Jesus fucking anal.
Oh,
But I poop from there.
no.
negative Ghost Rider.
Negative.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. It's whatever. If it's there, it's there, I guess. BDSM. Slaves and masters, hardcore bondage, not for the faint-hearted.
I'm faint-hearted.
I'm faint-hearted.
Oh, Piglet.
I'm spreading to my
God, it will hurt.
The jaundice. Big boobs, the greatest creation known to mankind.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, sure.
I
Let's
mean,
go with
yeah, but like sometimes they're just fucking
it.
absolutely gargantuan.
Yeah.
Like,
Where it's just like, okay, tone it down a little
The
bit.
realistic big boobs, yeah, I'm for it.
but like when it's
the-
cartoon.
The hentai big boobs are
not
fucking-
for me.
not.
God,
not
this-
for me.
This is so hard to fucking read. I wouldn't even know.
Because I'm not the one reading it.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh, I know you could totally read it, but I have to for fucking reason.
You're Google the kid.
Blowjob, when a girl uses her ultimate to please the dick.
Dude, this is so cursed. Like,
Make sure you don't put hentai in the caption of the video because it will get taken down.
He's gonna put hentai in the thumbnail.
Just put "we read" and then like underscores tags question mark.
Well, you can say hentai. Just use the fancy font that the anime man does.
yeah,
Nux does that too.
Yeah, that's smart.
we'll follow Nux.
I like Nux Taku. He's very cool.
I like Nux too.
He's
His videos
he seems like a very nice guy.
He seems like a fucking memer, and if you're
He's
on
a
his bad side, you
big
don't want to
memer.
be on his bad side.
Is he like the iDubbbz of the anime world?
Like more mean?
I don't think so. I think like if you get on his bad side, he's just gonna meme you harder.
He doesn't just do it. He gets everyone else to do it.
Yeah,
every
you get
single one of
memed.
his followers just to fucking
You-
go at you.
you get
Order.
memed.
He doesn't order 66.
Pretty much.
You just get memed though.
You get memed bad.
But it's not like
Good meme.
it's not like
no. It's
not
like it's like if I was like I don't like this meme about me because you're an asshole. He would tell everyone to spam them with that meme.
Oh,
yeah. It's not like
very mean,
aggressive.
No, it's not
bullying,
like he's doing it out of hatred or anything. He's doing it because you're just saying you don't want it because you're calling him a dick.
Mhm.
So he's gonna fucking keep it up because you just want to get memed harder.
Yeah,
Makes
I like
sense.
Nux. I
Makes
like
sense.
him a lot.
I like Nux. Like I said, I think he seems like a nice guy.
I know.
He seems
I-
like a cool guy.
Nux, if you want to come on the podcast, you
Nux.
vibe.
Does he not show his face?
No, he doesn't.
No, he has a VTuber model.
Oh, that's pretty poggers.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
pretty cool. He's pretty cool.
He is.
I was trying to just fucking keep going to stop.
Roll with it.
Bondage, using ropes and chains for a different purpose.
I want the funny ones.
I mean,
Boob job, dick service with tits. You wanted them all, so you get all of
Oh
them.
God.
Censored, the parts you came to see are all pixelated, cucked by Japan.
That's nothing new.
We're not
No.
rating these. You're not
No, we're
saying
not.
shit.
Am I the only one rating them?
I was rating him, but like we're just zipping through.
You said you wanted the funny ones, so you skipped bondage. So bondage.
Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't.
I'm all for it.
Yeah,
Why not? Boob job.
yeah.
Sure. Censored.
I mean, most of it is.
Most of it's
you have
censored
no
anywhere,
You
so,
have
like,
no choice.
You get very few that aren't. And the
Yeah.
ones that aren't, I'm not for because I feel like no
There's
one.
like six. There's like six that are okay.
I feel like anyone that draws hentai has never seen either a dick or a vagina. Because all the dicks look fucking weird. Comedy, ruining the plot even more, like a shonen without blue balling.
See, I don't know.
I'm not
I've
for
never,
comedy.
Never seen comedy.
I don't think I know. I haven't
Like
either.
that's just a weird combination. You're horny and you want to laugh.
Like,
Like pick one or the other.
Like I don't know. I don't want to be chuckling while I'm trying to jack my chick.
This is
Yeah.
fucking
I don't.
hilarious.
It's not one of those ones I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this specific tag today. If it happens to be in something,
I'm not
then
gonna
maybe.
not click on it.
I feel like
Right.
it's such a specific thing.
It's
It's
not-
not just gonna make its way into a few.
I don't know.
I've never seen it in anything I've ever watched.
You don't.
I think
watch
I saw
enough.
one last night.
You don't watch enough.
watch enough.
I don't. It's not one that turned me away. Let's just say that.
It wouldn't turn me away, but I don't like search for
Oh,
it.
fuck yeah, comedy.
Fucking hilarious.
Awesome.
Awesome. Cosplay, girls dress up to get down.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm down with it.
yeah. Fucking Christ.
Oh no.
All right. Whew. I can't read it. I can't fucking.
Anthony, hit us with it.
Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie.
Cream pie, reverse birth control when a guy comes inside. Whoops.
Like the added whoops at the end. Did you like my description?
I don't know how much more I can do. I feel like this isn't even like great.
No, I'm losing it already. All right, I'll just skip to some of them then. Futanari, chicks with dicks, a little bit of everything.
Nope.
Negative.
Fuck.
I like vanilla. Vanilla's funny.
And virgin.
Lolly officer, I swear she said she was 18.
Didn't they take that down?
Mm-mm.
No, that
Who
was
did?
hentai haven.
Hentai even?
Fuck, this is
Read vanilla.
hold on. She's a cat, dude.
Yeah, dude. What the hell?
What the fuck do you want? Fuck her V's. Vanilla, traditional, wholesome, feel good, family friendly porn.
I think that's
The
funny.
family
That's
friendly.
funny.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Thor.
I'm about to block that out.
Tsundere, it's not like I wanted you to shove that dick in my ass, Baka.
Oh, dude, if I could. Look, I'm going to clip that.
That's
Please
getting clipped.
don't, for the love of fuck, please
That's
don't.
so bad.
Oh man, this just like turned into a spiral downward.
I
Yeah,
know.
this
We
went
need to get
down
out before we
really
dig a
bad.
deeper
I'm
hole.
done. We're out.
We're
We're
done.
out. It's already closed. We're
We're
done.
It's
done.
been clicked.
All right, that was
Good.
that was just as cursed as I thought it would be.
That was so much worse than I thought it'd be.
Maybe
Like,
one
yo,
day
this
we'll
might
have the
be good.
balls to finish every single one, but I don't know if this is that day.
Let us know in the comments what
If you guys
hentai
want a
tags you
separate
guys like.
video, we'll put out a whole video of us rating every single hentai tag.
If it was a video, I would do it if it was a video. I don't know about a podcast.
Yeah, if you guys want it as a video, we'll definitely record it and put it as a video.
Yeah, I would do it as a video.
I actually had something interesting. So I was browsing Reddit, and I've already said something about this before, but every time I go to this subreddit or just see it on the front page, it's always there, and that is the War Thunder subreddit. And
Were they shitting on a guy again?
they're always shitting on a guy, the game, everything. So what I wanted to get at was this point of, what are some very toxic gaming communities that you know of?
Call of Duty.
Smite.
Like that you visually see all the time? I mean,
I
Like,
play
I guess
Smite consistently, yes.
more so in the Call of Duty realm. Like, I've played Call of Duty for a long time, and I get, yeah, the community's toxic as fuck, but like, War Thunder's on a different level, kind of. Like, no one says anything decent to anyone else or about the game. It is just a constant shit post.
Actually, I can negate that.
How?
There was a post on the War Thunder sub where some guy posted. I think he was just flying a P-51 in like arcade battles. He goes up, plane stalls out or something. He does like that trick where he comes back down and shoots the guy who was tailing him down.
Yeah, I've done that.
And the guy who he shot down commented on the post. He's like, "Hey man, GG, that was a good kill." And they were like, "Yeah man, blah blah blah." And I was like, "That's unexpectedly wholesome for War Thunder."
Yeah, that's like out of the blue for War Thunder.
Yeah, it was weird. I thought it was funny because they were both. Well, what guy that plays War Thunder isn't a fucking Redditor? You know,
Yeah, I guess. I don't know anyone else.
that's a very like it's not a game you like sit and play with your buddies.
We do.
Well,
Did.
we're also Redditors.
Okay. Point taken.
That hurt my feelings, but I accept it because it's true.
But that game's like you have to like think about what you're doing. Okay, blah blah blah, this and this, and oh, my tank shot's gonna be off trajectory if I move this far, and all that bullshit. You know, it's not a game that's really like, oh, I'm just gonna relax and play War Thunder for a little bit. It's a different breed of game. It's one you have to think about.
Yeah, but like,
so like the players that do it are gonna be like really serious.
oh yeah, they're all dickheads.
Yeah, they're all mean.
But like, what led me to that was that thread I sent you guys. This guy was in a tank, and he was shooting at a very heavily armored spot on another tank. I think it was like a Panther.
Yeah,
I saw
that.
And he just kept shooting it, and he's like, huh, this game fucking sucks. Everyone in the comments was like, no, dude, you fucking suck.
It was a Tiger 2, I think, it was shooting at.
And everyone was just shitting on this kid. He was trying to rebuttal. He was doing his best, but it was just not working.
I saw that.
just
I
getting
like that a lot of
downgraded.
him. He's like, "Why are you guys being so mean to me?" And everyone's like, "Because you're a fucking idiot. You're shooting the wrong spot at the tank, and you're blaming the game for it."
He was shooting a terrible spot. Like, just
He also
wretched.
missed half his shots.
Yeah, he was
Just
just
wretched.
and
a
everyone was
horrible
sitting there
shot.
like, "You fucking suck," because he was just trying to shit on the game for no reason because he sucked. The dude got the shit he deserved. I'm gonna be honest,
He was not good at War Thunder.
He was bad. He was really bad.
and that's fine. You're allowed to be bad at video games. Don't go on like Reddit or something and then complain about you being bad at the game and then blame
provide
the
a
game.
clip. Like, don't do that.
and expect people to agree with you.
And the fact that you provided the clip, you literally fucked yourself from the start, my
He
guy.
probably like I think if you post something to that subreddit in particular, it can go one way or the other. If you're shitting on the game, it's either like, yeah, this game fucking sucks. We all agree with you, or you fucking suck, dude. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
There is no middle ground at all.
Delete the game. Never play.
Uninstall.
And everyone was saying, some guy comment or he made a post. He's like, I just got the game. Like, what are some factions I could play as? And everyone was like, well, first things first, you should just install the game and quit. Like the amount of shitting that goes into that game. So many people were just telling him to uninstall it.
Why?
They were because they're assuming. No, they're not assuming. They're saying the game fucking sucks. They all play it. So I don't get it really. I think it is such a fun game. I have a fun time playing it.
I think when it comes to like free games, it's like one of the best out there.
Yeah, but the grind is
The grind is terrible.
Grindy.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I play Onigiri.
Onigiri is free, but I have put money into Onigiri.
And then we found out we didn't have to because we changed outfits already. I just have Senko.
How's Smite? I've seen you play
How
that
is
game.
Smite?
I've seen you play that game one time. Is the community just toxic?
Game fucking sucks, first off. Game fucking sucks.
I can't tell if he's memeing me right now.
I hate that fucking game. I have about 1,600 hours into it. I fucking hate it. There is no bit. I do genuinely hate that game. I like playing it though.
Do you play with people?
Yeah, I play with Trey a lot.
Oh.
It's
Does he feel the same way?
he also says the game sucks. The problems that come from Smite are matchmaking is fucking atrocious. It's bad, like really bad.
Mhm.
I've been placed. Like I just said, I have about probably 1,600 hours in the game. I've been placed with people who just installed it for the first time,
Oh god, they're just getting stepped on.
and then I play against people who have actually played the game. So I have to play a teammate down already the whole fucking game, and I'm not trying to sweat in casual games. So I'm trying to have fun, and all I do is lose because my random person just walks in and kills himself 12 times in a row. So then I report them, but the report system doesn't fucking work, so it doesn't matter what you do, they never get banned. I've had people call me the N-word in the comments. I've had people told me to kill myself. I've had people tell me to uninstall, and I've reported them all for harassment, and they never get any bans or anything. There are times where the servers just completely go down for no reason. There are times where you'll just disconnect from the game for no reason.
How long has Smite been out?
8 years.
8 years.
We're on season 7, so yeah, 8 years.
Damn.
I put a lot of money into that game.
I don't even know what you do. I have no fucking idea.
I know you guys
do in
talk about
Smite.
like
It's
the
a
characters.
MOBA.
Fucking MOBA.
Massive online battle arena.
That's
Or
one with-
multiplayer
That's
online
one with
battle
like the
arena.
gods you can play as.
Yeah. So you know what League of Legends is?
Yeah.
Top down piece of shit.
League of Legends, Dota,
Yeah, top down piece of
Dota.
shit.
Oh my god.
those are both MOBAs.
Okay.
But this is like a third person.
But it's a third-person MOBA. So the Smite community always has a meme of how it's better than any of the other ones because it takes skill to do anything in it because you don't just click.
All right.
I can at least kind of agree with that.
Is the community just shit?
It sounds like it. It sounds
Yeah,
like
it sounds not
I don't
great.
even think that needs to be asked.
A majority of the
there-
community. There are nice people. I've tried to be nice to people before, and they're still mean for no reason.
Hey, how you doing?
I do
Fuck
have
off.
I do have really good games where like I just have the nicest people in there and I have a really fun time. And then the very next game I get people who feed 20 times, blame everyone else for their deaths, and then leave.
So is it every game you play within a group of people?
Basically,
Like Call of
I mean
Duty
it's like Call of
matchmaking?
Duty. You don't automatically lobby up with people unless you
That's
stay in
true,
the
yeah.
lobby.
Unless you're playing with friends.
Yeah. So like you party up, like you get in a party and then you can go into games. So the more people you have playing, the better of a time you're most likely to have.
Another fairly toxic gaming community comes to mind, and that's Rocket League.
I don't like Rocket League as a game.
I have fun playing it. I'm not very
I've
good
never
at
played it, so I can't talk shit about the gameplay, but like as a concept, I don't like it.
Like the game is very well done. I genuinely have a lot of fun when I play it. Like I said, I'm not very good. I can do like singles. I don't go into anything competitive or anything. I can hold my own pretty decently. But man, some people on that game are just really mean. But they also have a very good system for getting rid of that. Like if you report someone, you can get banned for 24 hours from chat. Just at the snap of a finger.
It actually does something.
Yeah, Kyle and Nate, Josh have been banned so many times. They've gotten like 7-day bans.
Yeah, Corporal just goes off. He just goes berserk.
I can see that.
It's hilarious, but I think that is another fairly toxic community in my opinion.
Oh, the other shitty thing about Smite that I can bring up, you know how I said that you just disconnect a lot of the times?
Yeah.
And it's not your fault? If the game ends and you disconnect and it's not your fault, you still get your ban.
You get banned?
Yeah, you still get
You
penalties.
get banned for leaving?
You get penalties for
Oh,
leaving.
fuck, yeah, you do in War Thunder too.
Yeah, if you go into a game and you leave, the first time you disconnect, it's a 5-minute ban. The second time's a 30-minute. Third time's an hour. 5 hours, 1 day, 1 week. And then I think it stays at a week for every time you leave until like
Jesus.
Holy shit.
like it's fucking stupid. And then half the time it's not even your fault that you leave. I've disconnected from the game because the game just crashes on me while I'm loading in. I get a 10-minute ban.
I don't understand the concept of banning people for quitting.
I do.
Why?
Because let's say you're doing really bad in a game and you leave, which ruins it for your team. That's a team-based game. It's not like it's Call of Duty where you could just do whatever the fuck you want by yourself and it doesn't affect anybody else. In Smite, you have to play as a team. It is a team-based game.
I still think it's kind of dumb.
So if you
I don't
left,
know. I think I agree with
so
that.
if you left and you're in a team fight and it's 5v4 already because you have one person that's already gone, you're almost guaranteed to lose team fights all the time.
Yeah, because I mean, there's probably situations where even the 4 versus 5, where the people that are losing could possibly come back if like their team like holds together. But if everyone starts quitting, you have no fucking chance. As in Call of Duty, you still have a chance even if it's one person.
You can 1v5 clutch in Call of Duty. You can't really 1v5 clutch in Smite.
I think a week ban is pretty rough though.
Yeah, but that's only if you like keep leaving. Which by that point, why are you even playing the fucking game?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, just stop playing if you don't want to play.
If you're
Except
quitting
the
like
L.
4 or 5 times, it's like this game just isn't for me.
Yeah, just take the L, move
Yeah.
on.
I've gotten really into gaslighting kids in the game. It's been really fun. I had my one friend loves talking shit because he knows that they don't ban anyone for it. So he'll go off and talk all this shit and then leave the lobby. And then everyone else will get really mad and start messaging back, but he can't see the messages because he's not in the lobby anymore. So the one time I just put, he left, by the way. By the way, you're not talking to him. By the way, he left. And this dude got so fucking mad at me. He told me to not only kill myself, he told me to uninstall the game and said that nobody loves me. And I was sitting there like, I pissed this guy off for telling him the dude talking shit left the lobby.
Hey, he left, by the way.
I know, that's all I said. I was just like, he's gone. You're not talking
Hey,
to
I'm
him.
going to go kill myself, but before I do, I just want you to know he left.
He
He's
left.
gone.
He left the lobby. He's not
He
here.
left the
You're
lobby.
not talking to him anymore.
He left the
Dude got
lobby.
fucking pissed. And I was like, you're just mad because he made you mad and you're mad about it.
Well, I think this is probably a good point to take a beer break.
I agree.
Let the cameras go to the fridge dimension.
Yeah, we'll send them to the fridge dimension for a little
Sounds
bit.
good.
To the fridge dimension.
Get really rock and roll.
That's pretty rock and roll of you.
Is anybody else like freezing in here?
No, I'm good.
It's a little chilly.
I think this is the first day ever where it's been cold in here.
I'm chilling like a villain.
It gets kind of cold, but I don't want to put a hoodie on.
I-
That'll get too warm.
I could put one on. I think I'd be like comfortable.
I have my jacket.
I'm good. I'm happy the cameras seem to be liking it a lot more.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
This is the first time ever since recording the Hello Harem podcast that a camera has not gone out.
False.
Can we?
Is it?
False.
It is false. Yeah.
One of the first times it was just the three of us. It went the whole hour and like 15 minutes without going out.
Yeah, I remember that.
Damn, I can't believe
Crazy.
I would just feel
Let's
so.
just give a round of applause.
Sony!
You still suck.
Still
Sony.
fucking hate you.
The bar is so low.
The
that
bar is very low.
We're like, wow, you made it 45 minutes.
Dude,
without
30
overeating?
minutes. Wow.
Wow, we didn't have to cut every
Yeah.
5 seconds? Fuck.
All right, let's get into some actual anime content for the show.
What do you mean actual? We had some already.
Did we?
It was. anime.
It had plot.
Okay. Oh, that anime. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
My favorite type of anime. All right. We're gonna do the like mid-show review.
Forever beloved.
What?
I don't get it.
What do you mean you don't get it?
Forever.
Beloved. Everyone loves when we do this. Everybody does.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
all do.
Everyone loves this.
Everyone
this
loves
is a
it.
good segment.
It's a good bit.
Oh,
Good bit.
you're
It's a
welcome.
good bit we do
We're
here.
gonna go to the Forever Beloved mid-anime seasonal reviews for the shows we're watching.
Shenanigans always ensue.
Shenanigans always ensue. Can someone just pull up a list? Like I have a couple off the top of my head, but I always forget.
I have my list that I'm watching. which-
A list of what?
All the shows.
Oh, you already have them right
I'm
there.
computer guy. You think I don't have a
Oh, yeah.
fucking list?
I thought that was the.
Goo-goo-doo.
I'm the only one that makes any lists.
Okay, goo-goo-doo.
Fuck you guys. I had to listen to so many episodes to get the damn anime of the week list made. No one even uses it.
Okay, goo-goo-doo.
What do you want?
I just start
Start
from
from
wherever
the
the top is.
All right. So at the top we have Aquatope.
Oh yeah, we didn't go over Aquatope.
I guess this
or,
could
we
be
didn't.
technically a mid-season.
We'll just assume it's a separate season and go from there. And then once it's all finally done, we'll give a grand consensus on Aquatope.
Okay.
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 So start. What do you
Me
think?
start?
Yeah.
Aquatope's a bop. There's nothing really crazy enticing about it. It's not boring, but it's not like, oh, dude, I can't fucking wait for Aquatope. Wonder how they're gonna bully Kukuru again.
Once again, like they always do.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like almost one person in particular.
2.
I like watching it. We were talking about this before the podcast. My only gripe with it is the God thing. That he hasn't done fuck all.
No.
They've given
Why
him
is
how
he
many
there?
fish heads,
No.
and he hasn't done anything.
Why is he there?
Right.
Also, what's an Aquatope?
I don't know what an Aquatope is.
I'm not sure either.
Google says it's not a word.
I miss Gamma Gamma.
I do miss
I
Gamma
miss the
Gamma.
wholesome
Although
family feeling of
Tingara
Gamma
is
Gamma.
it's a pretty bustin' aquarium.
Wait, what did you say?
Tingarla?
I
Tingarla?
didn't say. Did I
Tingara.
forget? Did I
You
they
forgot
messed up
the
the
L because the
translation.
translations didn't have it for how many episodes? And they're like, L.
Well, either way, I'd go to the aquarium. I would buy a ticket.
I would buy a ticket to that aquarium.
I would. Would you guys
Big shark.
would you guys recommend Aquatope?
For a specific person.
I don't think I particularly would. Be like, oh yeah, it was a fun show. But I wouldn't be like, hey dude, you need to watch Aquatope.
No, I wouldn't go that far with it.
Hey, dude, pick it up.
Pick up Aquatope.
Now. This is
It
serious.
has a gal with blue hair. And she watches penguins.
She's there.
You say she's a gal?
She pretty much is.
Kukuru?
No.
No,
The penguin. Anthony. I'm talking about the girl who watches the penguins.
she wants to be a.
Well, Kukuru has blue hair too.
She wants
You
to
gotta-
be a
So does
mermaid.
Udon-chan. What's it to ya?
I mean, you
Oh,
gotta
I
be-
see. You completely forgot about Udon-chan.
You gotta be
Wow.
a little specific.
Wow.
A gal. who watches the penguins, has blue hair.
You didn't get to the penguin part.
She
I
did.
No, that was before.
We have
I
recorded evidence.
got to the
Listen.
pengies.
Sorry, you're dumb.
And she has like the 3 mouth.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. She's epic.
She's based.
What?
She is pretty based.
Yeah. What, Luke?
Sorry, my Google Drive just started doing something. Oh my god, what is it doing?
It's having an aneurysm.
I'm gonna close the sound, open it back up. Keep going.
That was really all I have to say about Aquatope. It's fun.
Yeah, it's definitely an enjoyable show.
Yeah.
I enjoy it for what it is.
What's next?
Sorry, I'm deleting because I didn't actually like clean up a list of what I wanted to talk about today. So it has like a lot of shows that I'm watching that you guys aren't, that I don't really feel like talking about. Next is Comey.
I feel like I can't say anything about this since we're like
3 episodes.
We're only
yeah,
3
so far.
episodes in, but there's technically 5 out.
Mm-hmm.
I keep seeing things on Reddit and I'm just avoiding them because I don't want any like spoilers.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till this gets like literally halfway through the season. So give it 3 more weeks. Maybe on season 2, episode 1, we'll cover it.
My whole problem with it is I think Netflix is ruining it.
They are.
They really did it. dirty.
Netflix is actually like bringing this anime down from what it should be.
Yeah, and we've already established that from when it started
Yeah,
airing.
we've already talked about we hate Netflix
We
here.
do not like
we
Netflix.
do not like. We do
Netflix
not
and
like
Sony
them.
should pair up to make like the evil incorporated of stuff.
Well, Sony already owns Crunchyroll and Funimation,
Yeah, they do. So all they have to do is
so
buy
we don't need
Netflix.
Sony to get Netflix either.
No, because that's just gonna make it worse.
What if
Well,
they,
you can't really make Netflix worse, can you?
I don't know.
I mean, Funimation's bad enough.
I don't want to find out if Netflix can get worse.
Yeah, I don't even want to give them ideas.
No ideas for them. Next is Idly Pride Part 2 Selection Project.
Very good description.
Yeah.
Basically the same fucking plot.
Now hold on. I don't know if I want to say this because this episode was the most recent. Should I?
I would not.
I would not.
No.
Okay.
We'll pass on it.
Okay, we'll pass. But I'll give my synopsis of the show so far. It's cool. It's not different. It's not unique. It's just pretty cool to watch.
It's like Love Live, Nijigasaki, Idly Pride.
I don't even really need a show to be, an idol show in particular, to be different or unique. But when it follows, like, damn near the exact same thing as the show I just watched, I mean, like, throw me a fucking bone, dude.
Right.
Like,
Didn't it air last season too?
Yeah,
Wasn't
I
Idly
think
Pride
yeah.
literally like last season or just season before?
It was like
wasn't
1 or 2 ago.
It wasn't even like a year ago that it came out.
Did you guys like Idly Pride or this one better?
I think I like Idly Pride more so far.
This one has the cute cat girl in it, so I'm gonna go
It
with
does.
this one.
She is epic.
She's
but
pretty epic, and it has Sleepy Hokkaido girl
Who eats?
who
a
likes to
shit ton.
eat a lot.
Did you
So
guys see? It was in the most recent episode on her dinner plate. It was like just a gargantuan.
yeah, it was like a
bowl of rice.
mountain of rice.
she's always whipping out the Hokkaido
So
butter
I'm
cookies.
gonna-
butter cookies.
I kind of have to go with this just because I
Just
have
because
those
of
two.
her,
I
I
have
know.
those two. Why would I need anyone
Tough.
else?
Yeah.
I don't know if I like main girl from this better than I like the main girl from Idly Pride though.
They're both.
I forget the main girl from Idly Pride.
It was the dark hair.
Not her. The other one. There was another one.
She also had red hair.
Did she?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
It's the same fucking
they were
show.
the exact same
Just saying.
characters.
There was just no Hokkaido girl.
I got. Let me. I
The
gotta look.
dark-haired girl from Idly Pride wasn't nearly as mean as the one from this show, though.
No, even now, like we're this far in, she's still very reserved, very
Mean.
one-sided. I wouldn't even say one-sided. Like she's so, you're my rivals. I'm trying to beat you. She doesn't really want to get close to anybody.
Ligma.
Yeah,
She's hitting them all with the Ligma.
she really is.
I'm trying to stall while Alex looks because he's taking a sweet ass time.
Sorry, I just remembered it. I saw the girl. I like the girl from Selection Project better. The not mean dark hair one.
The not mean one.
My gripe with this show, other than the fact that it's just utterly Pride point 2, is the last episode. They got into like 3 groups.
Mhm.
There was like the dancing group, the singing group, and the musical instrument group. those musical instruments they made look like the most ugly
know,
fucking things in this
dude.
entire world.
Everything looks so stupid. Like, I saw the guitars. I'm like, those, no. A half moon shaped guitar, that's just cringe.
It was,
And then you see the drums. The kick drum looked like a fucking suitcase.
at least like the practice set she was using looked like a drum kit. When they
No, that's the one that was the
no,
suitcase.
their official like live show when they did it. I'm like, she is playing fucking squares. It was horrible. They
It
looked
was
so
bad.
That
fucking
aside,
stupid.
I will say the 3D in that show is very, very pretty.
I'm
good.
actually really impressed
Like,
with it.
it's really pretty. I like when they start singing because I'm like, holy shit, this looks really good.
Yeah.
They hit that really far. I was gonna say they like hit that out of the park or grand slam.
They
but
hit that not very far. I
They
mean, how
grand
many?
slammed it. I'd say they grand slammed
I'd say they
it. It
grand
looks
slammed
awesome.
it. That's
yeah.
that was like Love Live levels of 3D where I'm like, I actually enjoy this a lot.
It looked
really
a little more like modeled in 3D than Love Live, but it still looked amazing.
It still looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
I very much enjoy it. I also like their mouths aren't all 3D, so like
Mm-hmm.
they don't look like shit.
Yeah. Beats Bang Dreams.
Yeah. They also don't move at 2 frames per second.
Yeah.
So I think like they hit everything out of the park. It doesn't look like shit. It's in more than 2 frames a second. They look pretty.
Yeah, they nailed it.
That's nailing it to me. Next is the biggest banger of the season. Let's make a mug too.
The second kiln. I think I'm going to say the exact same thing as I did when we ended this on this show. It's meh. I don't really look forward to it. I appreciate that we see the voice actors vibing around the town.
I don't know why I still watch it, honestly.
I don't know either. When I watched it today, I was like, why am I watching?
Every
this?
week I watch it, I'm like, why do I watch this?
It's
And
not
then I like
great.
and I just watch cute Japanese girls have more fun than I do, and I'm like, well, I guess this is why I watch
I think
it.
Let's Make a Mug is just a bit at this point.
I do
Yeah,
too. I think
yeah.
it's just funny. I don't think Thor's watching this, but Taisho Otome Fairy Tale.
Dude,
Honestly,
I fucking love this show so much.
it's really good.
Love it.
It's very good.
It's really good.
Did you watch the last episode with
yes,
the thief?
Yes. Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
I was like, what an asshole!
why are you stealing his caramel candies?
Don't take his caramels.
Breaking the jar.
She ate his caramel candies and then stole his bookmark.
Haru-chan, you're supposed to be a guard cat. Get that thief out of here.
You stupid idiot!
stupid cat.
As he's just laying on her lap getting pet, dumbass cat.
Yeah, this show's a treat. I'm glad.
It is.
I'm glad you told me to like. Glad you really forced me to watch it, Luke.
It's very enjoyable. I watched the first episode. I was like, why not watch it? And I was like, this is way better than I thought it would be.
I love anything from that era. Any show that's in that era, I really,
What
really
era is
enjoy.
it?
Taisho.
Taisho era. It's like,
Pre World War One.
yeah, like pre World War One.
I think that's like
early
it takes place in
1900s,
like 1914 or something.
Yeah,
Like right
late-
before.
late 1800s, early 1900s.
I think like the point of the plot of the show, it takes place in like 1912 or something
Mhm.
like
That's
that.
cool.
Basically, where they still have the stick and the lamp at the bottom. You know.
Oh, yeah.
But there's power lines,
Mm-hmm.
so there's electricity. It's important to note. It's
Big
really
fact.
good.
Big fact.
It's really good. The time eras, bro. It's really good. I fucking love it.
You mix the past and the present, you get the future.
I like the main dude character too. He like actually has a reason to be as sad as he is.
Yeah, he's not just a crybaby bitch.
Yeah, it's not just like, oh, my mom died and now I got casted away. It's like, no, everyone in my family fucking hates me, and they literally said they think of me
Except my sister.
as, yeah, they're like, I'm better off dead, and they're gonna consider me dead because they don't want to talk to me anymore. I was
They
like,
have
whoa.
officially announced I am dead.
Yeah,
That's
like,
rough.
oh
yeah,
yeah,
he has a rough time.
and he can't even use his right hand.
What's wrong with his right hand?
He hurt
He
it
got
in
in
a
a car accident,
so he has like no.
which
use
is
of his
why
right
he was
hand.
cast away in the first place.
Yeah.
Did they cast him away because his hand was broken, or
Yes.
they got in a car accident?
No, they didn't like him before that.
Well,
He was just always shunned for some reason.
he was always shunned, but then his dad called him useless because he couldn't use his right
Yeah,
hand
then
anymore.
they casted him away. They're like, you have to live in this villa in the mountains
Damn,
alone.
what a shit family.
We're
His
bad.
parents kind of sucked.
Sounds
Yeah.
like they suck.
Even his mom, she's dead.
She died.
She died in a car accident.
He probably has a grudge that he lived and the mom didn't.
He didn't.
No, I don't think he did.
He wished that he died too,
Hmm.
but he didn't have a grudge that his mom died and he didn't. I don't think he really cares.
His life just sucked.
Yeah, his life
No,
was
not the
bad.
kid, the dad.
Oh,
Oh,
That's probably why he hates
I don't
the
think the
kid.
dad gave a shit that his wife died.
Yeah, the dad's kind of just a big meanie.
He's a big poo-poo head.
Yeah.
So he just sucks all around.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
terrible.
He sucks balls. Mad balls. He sucks more balls in that movie we saw last night.
I don't even want to fucking get into that.
I don't either.
Made me
All
angry.
right, let's get into another
That was-
anime.
fuck, we wasted like 3 hours of our lives. Next is Jahi, since we didn't really talk about Jahi last season. We're almost to Mao-sama.
10 out of 10. I fucking love this show so much.
I
This is-
adore this show.
This is
10 out of 10
This is
easy.
when I'm like, okay, this is Saturday. This is my day. I get to watch.
I
Second
save it
from the
for
Demon
last.
Realm,
The great Jahi
the
Sama.
great Jahi-sama,
Second in
and
command.
Daruji.
I love
We
Daruji.
like
I love her
Daruji
too. Dude. She's
episodes.
one of my
I-
favorites.
Love Daruji, dude.
I fucking love. I just forgot the word.
The lolly?
No,
Swarva?
no. I like Swarva, but
Manager?
I like the manager, landlord. Why
Landlord.
could I,
I
not
like
think
landlord.
of landlord?
I like
I
Landlord.
like
like
their
landlord.
relationship. It's fucking hilarious.
I like that Swarva's afraid of Landlord.
I know.
I like when Swarva turned into a fucking dog.
She was like, I don't want to be pet. She was like,
It's like I love being pet.
and then she transformed back, but she was naked.
You know what I really like? I didn't know they did in this show. When they show like Jahi's skeleton for like just like, oh no, she's gonna
She
starve.
has the-
Her ears are her bones.
But those aren't even her ears. Those are just
think
her
it's just
hair.
hair.
It's just her hair, but they put bones.
That's her skull.
Maybe they're horns and we just don't know it. She is
Holy
in the
shit.
demon world.
Oh my god. I never thought of that.
I mean, they don't look like horns at all.
They don't
They look
have
like-
to.
They look like cat ears.
They do look like cat ears.
She's so fucking dumb.
I know. But she's awesome though.
I love her so
She's
much.
awesome.
Yeah, this is just an all-around amazing show.
Yeah. I give that one a 10 out of 10. I just
I give
love
it a
it.
big
Easy.
10 out of 10.
Easy.
Love it.
86.
I stand very much for this show. I really enjoy this show.
What are you saying?
Where
that?
I'm going with this is that Luke has some things he wants to say about it that are not necessarily in the same boat as me.
I'll go before that. I fucking love this show.
Yeah,
I think
go
I
on, go
really, really fucking love this show. I think the plot is amazing. I don't think they're doing anything wrong with pacing. I think it's going at a wonderful rate. Animation's amazing. I think it's just all around a phenomenal show. But with what Lucas will say, because we talked about this at Din Din before the
You
before
didn't get
podcast.
the big scoop.
I didn't get the big scoop, no. But he said something, and then he made fun of me because I wasn't listening. And then I thought about it in the car. I'm like, he's right. But then I'm like, but I don't care because I still love the show.
Whoa,
To me,
whoa.
it's still a 10 out of 10.
What was it?
That is overhyped.
Yes.
And not in the sense that it's just a regular overhype where people are saying it's going to be a classic. I don't know, because it doesn't seem like it's going to be. I don't know why people would say that now. But if people are saying that, then I will agree with Luke on that. I don't think it's going to be a classic. Be like, oh, dude, Cowboy Bebop. This is the next Cowboy Bebop. You know, this is going to be a great show. Cowboy Bebop.
I like to think that's what Cowboy Bebop fans sound like. They just say Cowboy Bebop a lot.
So, like in that essence, where it's overhyped in that way, I can agree with that. But to me, the show's a 10 out of 10. It's so fucking good.
So once again, I would like to iterate, since Alex doesn't like to listen when I say this.
Now, just talk about that. Just
I
did.
do like the show. I do. I do not dislike the show. In my opinion, I think it's probably an 8. Probably an 8. And I will explain why. And you can feel free to disagree. But I'm going to make very obvious points of where the show is kind of fucking with me.
Okay.
I'm going to start with the lolly.
Okay.
She used her eyes to see Shin's past, right?
Yes.
And then said she can only use the eyes to see the past, right? Like when she's near someone, she can see into what they have seen before.
Okay.
That's what she stated.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck did she see Shin and everyone else in the present in the last episode before today?
That I did notice that when Shin was going crazy.
How'd she see it?
I don't know.
She literally said she can't do that. So why was she able to do that?
Mhm.
This
do
is
you think I don't? It's just going out on a limb. Just hear me out. Do you think her time frame when they were showing her was when that was already happened? It doesn't make sense that they would do that, but do you think it's
then
even
that's another
possible?
problem. Then that's a problem with the studio. The studio
then
fucked
they
that
didn't
up. Then.
explain
Bad.
it. Yeah, they didn't.
There was
explain
no
it.
explanation, so that obviously dropped it down for a very good reason because they just completely contradicted what they said in their own plot. Another problem I have is a lot of the fight scenes are just really, really not hitting it for me.
I did agree with Luke a little bit in that sense where
Like-
I mean the show's main focus really is fighting, and it seems like they're a little anticlimactic overall in the fight scenes. Like things happen and then it happens quick and then it's over.
I agree with the last episode. They had the huge fucking invasion, like supposed to be the big thing, and then it's over.
It didn't even start until the last 10 minutes of the episode, and then it was over with like 4 minutes left in the episode to go.
So I agree with that. I don't think the scenes themselves that were bad. I think they're still very action packed with what they do throw in.
I think that too, but it's like for a show centered on war, I think it lacks the war feel a little bit in the fight scenes.
I mean, you have your tags. One of your tags for your show is military. Where do you see any of the fighting in a military standpoint? You kind of get like a battle for 4 minutes and then it's over.
I mean, they could be playing on the military tag with like them being in the barracks and living the military
I'm
lifestyle.
not saying that, but like if you're going to do like a military action tag, you should have more action in it than here's a very important battle. It's going to take 6 minutes.
Lately, in the last couple episodes, they should have done more.
I think when they remember when they ended like the first half.
Yeah,
when they were. I think it's before they set out on like.
It was when they
journey.
did set out when they lost radio communications.
They had a big battle, and I think they did that one really well. And
that one was done really well.
That felt really awesome.
For me, the first half of 86 is better than the second half.
So far, I agree,
and I will stand with that until the day I die. I do not think the second half is living up to nearly as good as the first half was. More gripes I have. Like I said, her having magic eyes makes no fucking sense
weird.
for the plot.
I don't know why they threw that.
I don't know why that's there.
Just the lolly in general. I don't know why she's there.
I don't know why she's there. Like you don't have like a fantasy tag in your show. So why does she have magic eyes?
Yeah, like it was already going out on a stretch a little bit when Shin could like hear.
Why he can do that. They still haven't explained why he can do that.
No, they haven't. So that's already going out on a limb.
Like I think their reason was like he was close to death or something, so he can hear them. That's a fucking stupid reason. That's dumb. And I don't know if that's the manga's reasoning or if that's like the main story's reasoning or what. Explain it better. If you're gonna put it in the show, explain it so people who haven't read it understand.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand it. I don't get that. At the end of the first season, they literally showed Shin in a Legion robot, and then they started the second season like, forget about that entirely. Guess what? Guess what? You didn't see that, haha. And then like for the art for the second season, they literally showed the robot that Shin turned into, and then they changed all that art and put Melise on it. Where's Melise been in the past 7 episodes?
She like just showed up.
Yeah,
she just showed up. Why are you making her such a staple point character for your show and then not having her in for 7 episodes straight?
And when she isn't,
I can't really say much about that because that's just the way the show's progressing. You know, if you watched it as a whole,
which is
like
the
whole
fine.
thing
It's weird that it's
through.
progressing that way.
I
the
mean,
fact
but
that
it's
like
just,
she is supposed to be this main staple,
but she's probably like aiming up to be. We still have like a handful of episodes left. She's probably going to be in every single episode from here on out,
and that's fine. But like I said, we're on what episode like 17 or something like that.
17 aired today.
I'm going to look real fast just to make sure.
Okay.
So I'm not,
because 18
because
is delayed for next week.
I don't want my facts to be wrong here since I'm actually complaining. Today was 17.
Okay.
We literally have 7 episodes left of this show.
Okay. So she showed up. She was gone for half. Literally,
she was gone for literally half of this season.
Yeah.
No, we have 5 episodes.
5 episodes, and she showed up last episode, so that's 6 and 6.
No, 7 because it's 24 episodes total, I think.
But she showed up last episode.
Yeah. So basically, whatever. My whole problem is that they introduced the new 86 that she's leading, right?
Mm-hmm.
How are they going to make us give a shit about any of these characters in 7 episodes? They're not.
Mm-mm.
I don't think we're going to give a single shit about them. What is the point of them being there? Also, Shin was supposed to be one of the last 86. His group was supposed to be one of the last 86 to be there. Where are they coming from? Where are more 86 coming from? They're literally killing children.
Did they introduce like show that New 86 were coming in the first half?
They've showed them. They were never introduced.
They never introduced them, but they showed that more were going.
We've seen
there.
like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, on the bridge.
Yeah.
And then obviously we're not going to see them
we've
anymore.
seen them piloting a little bit.
That was also like one of the worst collapse animations I've ever seen.
I don't think
I didn't really pay attention to it.
I paid attention because I was like, oh, okay, so the bridge is going to collapse. And then it literally, like, they took the PNG of the bridge and went, whoop. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, are you shitting me? This looks awful. That's like a big point of your show right now. Why didn't you animate the bridge collapsing well? I digress. Like I said, I like the show.
Mm-hmm.
The second season has dropped it from probably a 9.5 to an 8 for me. Because they're just not explaining things. There's a lot of problems with it. I don't think it's going the way it should. And I feel like they need to fix certain things about it for me to feel like, this is going to end well. Because right now, all I can think is they're going to throw vermin for some reason.
God, I'd be
like,
so angry.
Like they're going to explain everything because the lolly's actually a verm. That's why she has magic eyes.
I'd flip this table. I would flip the table.
I don't think they're going to do anything like
no,
that.
I don't either. But if it
like
just
the
you never know.
PTSD's
You
there.
never know.
It's in the back of my
like
head.
Kill. Who the fuck thought clothes would have been aliens?
A1 Pictures worked on Darling in the Franxx.
Oh, shit, Verm's on its way.
There you go.
Legion is Verm.
I'd flip a table.
That's obviously a very obvious joke. I'm not being serious when I say that. But like that's the only thing I can see coming is that they're going to try to throw it all off to aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're back.
We're back. We left off on 86.
Yeah. I mean, I think we summed it up.
I've kind of
made.
I've said my piece. If you guys have any like arguing opinions, go for it.
No,
not really.
I'm not going to tell you you're wrong.
Adam Knight, go ahead, have an arguing opinion. I'm sure you're right because you probably read it at least, so you can. If you've read it and you can explain this shit to me, please do. I would actually appreciate it because I'd enjoy the show way more. I feel like they're leaving out too much information.
What's next?
End of discussion. This is a show only Thorpe and I are watching. It's called The Faraway Paladin. Are you watching it?
No.
He saw me watching it today.
Yeah.
It's a sleeper.
I'd say big sleeper. Massive sleeper.
Yeah, it's not ever ranked on the top 10 polls.
Anything.
Honestly, I don't even know what it is ranked at in any of those polls.
Actually, no, I've seen it in top 10.
Have you?
I've seen it like 5 before.
That's awesome. I'm very happy that it's getting at least a little bit of recognition.
It's definitely probably one of the best shows this season. If you're going from like just 12 episodes that just started airing, yeah. I'd say it's probably one of the best.
I'm really enjoying it. I really like it. I think I'd have to if we're doing a top 5 list, I'd have to break down what is totally new this season. Like obviously, things like Jahi are going to be out, so it might even make the list because there are a lot of shows that are still continuing and
like I don't count second seasons when I say that. I don't count continuing shows when I say that. I'm saying like if you say shows that started 5 weeks ago,
yeah, brand new.
Out of all of those, I'd say this is probably one of the best.
This one, yeah, it probably does fit in the list. It's a very good show, and the pacing is really I don't want to say slow because that sounds bad, but it's slow in a good way where we've gotten to know the characters really well and they're really likable, and we're just now getting to the point where a big step is taking place, and there was a big sad moment, but it paced out really well. We got to see the character grow as an individual, get closer with the people who raised him. We heard their backstories. Overall, I think it's panning out really well. And
this is going to be the first show that I'm going to actually say this. This actually goes along with what I've been saying, that we are in a fantastic time for isekais. Because the show is an isekai.
Yeah.
which we didn't even bring up because it doesn't really matter too
Mhm.
much. But it's just one of those shows where you're like, oh, another isekai. No one's gonna fucking like it, and yet it's still making top 10 for people.
Mm-hmm.
People are still talking about it. People are still liking it. The show's extremely well done. Like, the animation's insanely good. Like, it seems like people are now putting effort into isekais
Mhm.
again. We're back to where Sword Art Online left off.
I know what's next.
I think about this sometimes. Sword Art Online is the reason we have so many isekais. Next is Senpai is Annoying. Hey, you got Ashi-san.
I
Just
think
Like, why did he laugh like that,
doesn't
dude?
matter. He's allowed. He can do whatever the
He's a
fuck he
wholesome
wants.
man. He's a
is,
wholesome man.
Such a wholesome guy. This is probably like for brand new shows that are airing. This might be my number one.
This is definitely my number one for sure.
I can argue a number one, but it comes later.
I
All
feel
right.
like I know what you're going to argue, and I want to say if it's what you're thinking, if what I think is what you're thinking.
This is definitely in the 1 or 2 spot.
This is 1 or 2
One
for
or
sure
two.
for me.
I can agree. It's in one or
This is
two,
one
but
or
I think
two.
my number one is the other show.
I think your number one might be my number one too.
I just don't know because I fucking love this show, dude.
I can't
love
I
it.
can't betray my number one, dude.
I don't know.
She
It's
likes
just-
donuts. Come on.
Oh shit! I'm thinking 3 now. This is rough.
Oh fuck!
I'm in the top 3.
What were you thinking? Plot show?
No.
I was.
Yeah, plot show.
Okay. All right.
Back to this show. It's just a wholesome ass fucking show. It is. I get so happy when I watch this. I think this makes Saturdays like already great to like even
Better.
greater.
Yeah, this
Mhm.
makes them really good. This is one I don't know. I just love this show. It makes me smile every time
I look
watch
forward
it.
to the show every week
Yeah.
I really do.
because he just comes in. He's like, Higurashi.
Igarashi.
And then for some reason he goes, I paused it when I heard that. I was like, did I fucking mishear?
I
Did
was
he
gonna
just
send you guys a snap, but my headphones were in, and I didn't.
did
wanna
he
change it.
sans Undertale in this
Igarashi.
show? I'd say this is a show that I think people should pick up.
Absolutely.
100%.
Like 100%.
Mhm.
I do think people should pick this up before it stops airing, so you can kind of get on the bandwagon of
Mhm.
people talking about it as it comes out. It's
It
fun.
has the vodka waifu.
It does have sleepy
She
vodka
drinks
waifu,
vodka
who's just
at
the one
work.
girl from Takaki.
It is. She's just grown up now.
Grown up Takaki girl. Next is Jobless Reincarnation, which I did want to bring up because I think this season is doing extremely well, just like the first part did. I like that we're halfway through. We've gotten a lot of story still, like without fail. It doesn't cease to fail, giving story time and time again. And even though, like, the beginning was a lot of jumping around between episodes, I didn't feel like I was being rushed from one city to the next.
No, I've never felt rushed throughout the entirety of this season.
Yeah, I mean, even last season, I didn't feel rushed. They kind of just skip around, not like back and forth and continuously like most bullshit shows do. It's just like you're kind of here, and then they're like, "Well, now we're here." Like it's a whole city of adventure for one episode, and they're like, "We're leaving to this city," and then the next episode, they're just there. You don't get any of like the downtime
The
of them
traveling,
traveling or anything like that. But like, and another thing in the beginning, like at the beginning of each episode, when they get to like a new place, they do like a scenic landscape view of everything going on in the city over the OP.
Mhm.
So like, you're kind of inclined to watch the OP because you want to see what the city looks like. That they're
Oh,
in.
so it's new every episode.
It's like part of the
It's
episode itself.
it's part of the OP. The
Okay.
OP is like part of the episode in that case. Like they'll show up. I think last episode they got to this like harbor town or like a harbor town
yeah, you could say
almost.
it's a harbor town.
It was almost like an Athens type beat, like Athens, Greece,
Mhm.
where like they have all the white buildings
Yeah.
next to the water, and they just kind of do like landscape shots of people shopping and like the water and like all the buildings and everything. It's kind of like that every episode. It's I'd say it's an easy 10 probably.
I would say so too.
Jeez.
I'm just like absolutely enthralled with the story.
Another fantastic isekai.
Mhm.
Never would have expected it. Next is Plot,
Miyadako-chan.
also known as Miyadako-chan.
This is in the running for top 3 easily.
Definitely.
I adore this show.
I do too.
That
we're getting actual plot, I'm enjoying it more.
It plays so...
And not just plot, like real plot.
God, what's the difference anymore?
I don't know anymore.
It plays so well with, like... I was really confused with the comedy horror tag, but this show, like, does it very well. You get funny bits, and then...
The monsters are genuinely
they're
scary.
Spooky. They're, like, actually scary. And I like how each episode, we're kind of learning more about her powers, and they're not blatantly saying it either.
No.
Like, we learn that she doesn't only see scary fucking ghosts, but she sees, like, good ghosts, and they can look human.
Mm-hmm.
And there's other ghosts that are good, and they just want her to fulfill something for her.
Exactly. I was about to say, and they're not just random ghosts. Like, some are, yeah, but, like, others are there because they had an attachment to maybe someone in the area.
Like last week when the
With
old
the old
lady's
lady.
Yeah.
husband was there.
That was wholesome.
Well, and we learned, like, there's varying degrees of this psychic power.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, Miko's is more powerful than the other girls. Before she gave her the fucking choke slam.
Because she couldn't see the big ass
Yeah.
demon.
I thought she likes wrestling.
I do too.
likes macho
Why
guys.
that has to
That's
be
so
part of the
weird.
plot, I don't know, but I love it. I love that it is.
That's weird.
Yeah, this show, I knew it was going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
It's everything I expected.
I
and
did
more.
know it was going to be good just from looking at it.
Yeah.
Like now I'm in. I'm here for the ride. Buckle me up. Keep your hands and feet.
Don't buckle me up. I
Keep
want to
your-
go through the windshield.
Keep your hands and feet inside of the ride at all times.
We're
Spin
going to
on
watch
the
Miyako
goals.
Chan, baby.
Show me some sick thigh shots and very, very, very overly drawn camel toe. What? Why are you
What is
playing
that?
music?
Hurry, look,
Stop. All right.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna get banned.
Don't worry. I screamed over it.
YouTube's like, is that rhythm I hear?
I screamed over it so they can't tell. It works.
All right, what's next?
Next is our waifu. Can you guess what that means?
Our waifu.
She's our
Ours.
waifu.
She's not mine. She's ours.
We share her in this country.
Oh fuck yeah, we do.
Cosmonaut
Vampire.
vampire. Wholesome as fuck.
I've seen a
Very-
lot of memes about that.
Very sweet.
Where everyone's like, your waifu, nah. My waifu, nah. And it's like, our
Our
waifu.
waifu.
And then they put like the sickle and hammer.
We've completed the communism or Mother Russia type beat. We
Kami-san
got
can't communicate.
Kami-san can't communicate. We have a fucking Russian cosmonaut and serving the Soviet Union.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we're there.
We have all the fronts.
We have all of them. CCCP, we got you, dog.
USSR.
I like
right
how
here.
they made the USZR.
USSR. Or
And the-
UZSR.
The other one's just the
USSR.
United Kingdom.
Yeah, it's just the.
But they're America.
Yeah.
So they just completely said, put the United Kingdom across the ocean now.
The Atlantic? What's that?
Yeah, fuck them.
Irina is like fucking adorable.
I think one of the cutest things in the show is how she likes fizzy drinks.
I do too.
But she doesn't acknowledge that she likes fizzy drinks.
She likes the lemon soda because she can smell the lemon and likes the way it feels on her tongue. But she won't admit it. Because
Wholesome.
fuck humans.
Wholesome. The more it's one of those shows where like the more I watch it, the more I like it. Like first episode, I was like, okay, I'm with this. Second episode, I was like, okay.
The first time I watched, I'm like, this is kind of fucking dumb.
I kind of felt the same. I was like, all right, this is weird. But like now I'm like, this is awesome.
Now I'm like, oh boy,
Well, I
she's
totally
gonna be
didn't
in
even
space.
plan on watching it because a Russian cosmonaut vampire, I'm like, what the fuck? But now I'm pretty in it and I'm like, yeah, this makes sense.
I'm nervous for her to go to space.
Like,
She's gonna like they know she's gonna die.
Well, even if she doesn't die, they're going to kill her.
they're gonna kill her. It's
Yeah.
Russia, dude.
Yeah.
I mean-
it's the UZSR.
The USZR.
I also like the other pink-haired bog champ who we haven't seen in a little bit.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, she's not been around.
What's her name? Anya?
I don't know.
Probably.
Anya.
I don't know. I don't think this is the best show airing by any
By
means,
no,
but like
no.
I have fun watching
But it's
it.
fun.
I really
It
like
is-
I have a
watching
lot
it.
of
It's
fun.
just fun.
If you want to have fun, I do recommend picking it up.
Mhm.
It's just one of those kinds of things you just turn your brain off and just like
Just enjoy it.
cute vampire, don't slurp me.
Lemon soda.
She doesn't slurp, she just drinks milk.
Humans are too shitty to...
They don't
Drink
taste
their
they,
blood.
they taste good. I don't remember.
No, they don't taste good.
No, they taste good. It's just humans are humans. And she
Humans
doesn't
are-
wanna
Oh,
subject
yeah.
herself to
Humans
doing
are
that.
icky, so
Humans
she
are
doesn't
icky.
want to drink them, even though they taste good. She doesn't want to suck them.
That's gonna be a hentai tag. Vampire.
Vampire.
Vampire. It's already a tag. It's monster.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! They beat us to it.
They need to make a monster girl tag so you have the difference.
Yeah, because a lot of you know what monster is. You
Yeah.
just know, man.
Yeah.
I do not like it.
I don't need goblin cock in my hand.
What's next, Luke?
I'm sorry. Doki-chan.
I think she's. What's the show? Less than like 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
The main girl.
Why are you looking like you don't know what we're talking
Because
about?
I just figured it out.
Oh my God.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, Doki-chan. And then it's like less than 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, I know.
I don't
now.
know why I like this so much.
I just
I
love it.
really like this.
I just love it. She's trying her best, and then her best isn't. It's not her best, but
She's fucking cute as shit.
She's very cute.
yeah, she sent the picture to the one guy
In the
in
maid
the
outfit.
maid. She's like, I didn't mean to send that. I was just goofing around with a friend, but I kind of liked how I looked, so I'm sorry.
And then my cat sent it.
Yeah, and my cat accidentally sent the picture.
Neko.
I don't know. Pick this up if you have 5 extra spare minutes a day.
Yeah, it's just watch it. Like, if you don't like it, you wasted 5 minutes, and if you don't like it, then you're a
And-
turbo virgin.
And if you do like it, what's 48 minutes to you at the end of the day?
Yeah,
Right.
welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Bruh, we've watched enough 48-minute animes
Yeah.
to know. Next is Rumble Garandol.
I wouldn't say it's a sleeper. It's good. I really enjoy it. I think the main character's a little annoying. But like I like all the other characters going
Yeah,
with it.
Like
It's
he's dense in an annoying way.
yeah. It's like meh. It's a mid-tier show, I would
Mhm.
say.
It looks like it's trying to be Gurren Lagann.
Really?
Like the high key. The one dude literally just has like the goofy fucking glasses, like the one dude that does it Gurren
Mhm.
Lagann. And he's kind of got like that weird, wacky personality.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to go where it was because I remember watching the first episode and he was a host and I'm like, this is actually kind of cool. Like things were vibing around. And I'm not saying the rest of the show isn't like cool and good.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turned
But-
into Shinji getting the fucking shark, and
Yeah,
you're like,
it really,
fucking
really did.
Jesus Christ.
It's kind of how SSS Dynazenon was.
Yeah, it's like, it's meh. It's
Mhm.
it's a mech.
Yeah, like if you're looking for some and you're pretty bored, like I would just like to pick up another anime that's off the cuff a little bit. I would say, you could check this out.
Mhm.
If you like mechs and you like
Yeah.
cute girls, you're gonna enjoy it, but it's
Mhm.
not like good.
The OP does go very hard though.
It does go very hard. I don't think it goes nearly as hard as like Miyako-chan's though.
That one's a bop.
That one is a bop.
That's a
That one
bop.
bangs really hard. That and World's Finest Assassin, which we'll get to shortly. That one's OP is very good. Next is what I think is number one of the season, Tacked Up Destiny.
I'm so torn between these three shows.
I think it's number one to me.
This has like
it
I think
has
it
to be.
has to
Yeah.
be number one. I don't think there's
It-
any argument.
It's the best.
so good.
You've got Madhouse Entertainment with Mappa helping them, and you get classical music over every fight.
We get fucking Donut Girl.
And you get cute donut girl with the rose head.
Yeah, it's the best. It just that's all it's just the
It
best.
looks so good. It reminds me of Wonder Egg, the animation, with just how amazing it looks.
Mhm.
Again, it feels like I'm watching like a movie every single episode.
It's like when I first started watching Wonder Egg the first time, I was like, this is amazing.
But that's Madhouse work.
Yeah.
Madhouse
They just
animation
fucking
top
kill
is
it.
notch.
fucking insanely good. You could watch anything from Madhouse, you'll probably feel that way.
And the
That-
storyline is just so cool
It's
too.
so interesting and it's different than so many other
Mhm.
things.
And it's to sponsor a mobile game coming out.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's for a releasing mobile game.
What?
I don't even
Mhm.
care. Like that aside, I'm just forgetting that
I just
heard
think
about
it's
that.
funny. I think it's funny how good animation is for mobile game anime. We're getting Princess Connect season
Yeah.
2 next season,
That's
and
gonna
I'm so
fucking pop off.
ungodly excited for it because it's so fucking pretty.
Yeah, the first thing I noticed about that show right off the bat, I was like, this looks really, really good.
When it came out, there were 4 episodes out, and I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this. And I literally looked, I'm like, why does this look so pretty? So I watched all 4 episodes, and I couldn't wait for more. And then I found out it was a mobile game. I was like, I don't know how to feel.
Mobile games are just out here making great anime, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess.
It is what it is.
I'm going to bring up one thing about the next one. Deep Insanity of the Lost Child was going to drop it. They actually put plot into it. No, I'm not.
I'm not even going to pick it up.
Don't pick it up. I don't think it's worth it still. I've made it this far. They added plot. I'm actually interested, so I'm going to keep watching.
What did it take? 6 episodes?
5? I don't know. I don't know. I told you I was going to give it the 4 episode watch, so it's 4.
I'm not doing it.
Don't. It's not worth it. It's really not. It's probably like the same thing as Kageki Shoujo. It's probably
Just
not worth it.
In the end, it's not.
Like, it can be a good show all at once. It's not going to be worth subjecting yourself to the first 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Next is World's Finest Assassin.
This show is another just absolute banger.
Way fucking better than I thought it ever would be.
Another isekai.
Did not expect this to be so good.
Yeah, same thing with Spirit Chronicles. This reminds me of it so much.
The fact that got a season 2 makes me so happy.
I'm so excited for it.
It makes me really happy. That show was ungodly, like, good for no reason.
When I picked up the show, it was just kind of I can fill another slot. I think I'm going to watch this. And after watching, I'm like, wow, I'm really glad I decided to watch this.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fun putting as many shows as I can that look like they'll either be really shitty or really good on my list, just because I want to know. So I had this show on there anyway, and I was pleasantly surprised.
I was too. Just the first episode, like opening up, that first scene was bonkers. And then it goes back in time to like
the thing I really like.
thing.
The thing I really like what they're doing is how they're showing like the other people that got put into that world.
Oh
and where they're at now.
Like the one guy comes in and he's like, oh, I'm the best assassin. And then like 4 months later, he's fat and shit.
He's like, you're the world's greatest warrior or something.
I've got to go kill the hero. I'll go do it next month.
Yeah.
And then what was the guy last week?
Right,
the world's greatest samurai. And then he runs at the fucking dragon.
My only gripe with that is the samurai comes down. Everything's like old style Japan, but it said it was only 35 years ago.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know the time frame of this world that he's going into.
No idea.
But I took it as the time frame from when the main character, was 35 years ago from that. Dude, he's in like 2021. It just...
But like with the world that they're in.
I know, but you'd
like he could have died in 2021, but then when she puts him in that world that they're in, it could have only been like 5 years or something like that.
I don't know, it didn't make sense to me. Because I don't know what their where they're coming from.
Yeah, I guess we don't have a reference, but
we don't have a reference. But I still like that a lot. It's really funny.
Yeah, I thought they just forgot a 0. That's all I thought. I was like, 350 years ago.
I was like,
Higurashi.
And I was like, he's getting goobered on right now.
He doesn't really like chocolate, so we got matcha chocolate instead.
We just keep talking about that show.
Chocolate ramen. What?
Chocolate.
All of the tonkatsu instead.
I'm glad that we all agree on the top 3 of the season at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all in that same boat.
Yeah.
That's a good boat to be in.
Our boat.
This is not the Titanic.
The horny boat. We never sink.
Yeah.
Only sail.
Ever.
We can't start.
That's why we
don't leave port.
That's why we don't sink.
I can't start. Thorpe can't finish. Alex gives up halfway through.
It's not worth the uphill battle.
The last one I had was Banished from the Heroes Party, which is it's on Funimation. It comes out the same day as like World's Finest Assassin and all that.
Mm-hmm.
This show is a very pleasant slice of life fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally what it sounds like. The dude was in the Heroes Party. His little sister is actually the hero, and his like special skill was he was the guide for the hero, and some dude chased him out of the party. He goes to some little abandoned shitfuck town, starts his own apothecary, and just lives his life.
Wait, I've seen this before. Does he have a little werewolf?
It's not an isekai, so no.
Does he start a drugstore?
Okay, is there a ghost?
No. You didn't see it before.
I don't know, man.
You have one point of the plot. This isn't Selection Project.
No, I'm not talking. Are you sure he doesn't have a werewolf?
He does not have a werewolf. He has a hot blonde.
There's a hot blonde.
He has
in the other show,
a
too.
hot blonde that used to be a princess.
Okay, so she wasn't a ghost.
No.
All right. I think we got a little mix up there.
It's a very fun show though. Like there's actually a lot going on in the show, so you keep interested.
Mm-hmm.
You like it's one I look forward to every week. I do recommend picking it up.
I really enjoy those shows where like technically nothing happens, but it's just fun to watch.
Yeah.
There's like not anything happening, but there's stuff happening in the background that's going to lead to something happening. It's one of those.
For me, it's like, oh, it takes me away from bullshit life, and I wish I lived in, I wish I was there.
Wish I had a hot blonde help me run my apothecary.
Yeah, yeah. Even just not even if she's there, maybe just Kuma Bear style. Like, oh, I wish I was in a bear.
I can't wait for season 2 of that either, dude.
I wish I could make anything and just kind of vibe.
Oh, I'm so excited for Kuma Bear season 2.
It's gonna be based.
Day of recording, it was they just confirmed Tony Kawa season 2 as well.
I saw that.
Which is
that is based.
Big hype.
Yeah, that's based.
Now we need Horimiya. What if Horimiya and Tony Kawa come out at the same time?
I don't think Horimiya needs a second season.
I don't think it needs.
It doesn't
one,
need it, but I want it.
But
I want it really bad.
Like, give me more.
I don't know. I think it's kind of done.
I don't.
I am my opinion.
I think it could be, but I'm still greedy and want give me more.
Like Tony Kawa, there's definitely more to go off of. They gave us a lot of shit that we still want answers to.
Well, in Horimiya, you could have him go to like university.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
it could just be like
expand it.
But I mean, like that's what I'm saying. You're like talking about an expansion. I'm talking about like Tony Kawa had stuff to continue.
It
off
did,
of.
yeah, because we don't know fuck all about Skasa's family.
Horimiya, you could just extend it, and then it'll get shittier and shittier as the 9th and 10th season comes out, and you're sitting there wondering why didn't they stop after 1?
Just do it one time.
And then you'll want more. No, dude, just one more season. Come on.
And you'll be begging for it, and it'll get worse and worse as it goes on. And by season 6, you'll be like, what is even happening in this show anymore? This isn't Horimiya. I might as well be watching American Horror Story.
Why are there mechs in Horimiya?
I already know this spiral, Thorpe. It's just like when you said you wanted more K-On! You know you don't. You know you don't want more K-On!
No, I'd just cry.
They could do it. They could expand it all they want. You don't want it.
I would just cry.
Exactly.
Luke's the region of logic here, and I don't like it, but I agree with it.
You cannot like it all you want, mister. I'll churn this podcast around.
I will hit you with my ring finger.
I will hit you with my ring finger.
I'm thinking about the fucking video of the Scottish dude again.
Oh, what was his accent? Glaswegian?
Oh, no.
No, I'm thinking of
60 kilograms, or what was it?
there's a kilogram of feathers or a kilogram of steel. That's right, it's steel because it's heavier than feathers. It's like,
kilograms.
I both hate
Kilometers.
and love that video so much because it's like it's fake. It has to be fake.
Dude, I don't know. There's some people
But the
that are
chance
out there.
that it's not fake is what makes me mad. It makes me mad knowing that there is a chance it's not fake. And then they have like the really edited scale with a kilogram of feathers and a kilogram of steel. And it's even. He's like, but steel's heavier than feathers. He's like, they're like, fucking what?
I still need to watch the Tony Kawa OVA.
It's
Same.
really good.
I do too.
It's very good. I watched it.
I'm going to watch it before season 2 for sure.
I watched it.
Thanks.
I watch anime.
I watch anime.
No, thanks, me, dude.
Thanks.
You know that makes me laugh.
Thanks.
Thorpe, what's it cost to watch this podcast?
Nothing. All we ask is that you tell your friends about it if you got anything out of this. It was a very information-packed episode. I think there's definitely something you could take away from this. And, we don't run ads, but we do in the beginning. But tell your friends, share it. That's all we ask. That's the only fee we charge at the Hello Harem Podcast Incorporated.
Also, let Sunshine know that I'm still in love with her, and if she wants to get married, I'm still down.
Don't forget to buy your Hungry Man, guys. Thanksgiving's just around the corner. The seasonal Hungry Man turkey feast will be hitting the shelves real soon.
Are we taking Hungry Man into season 2?
So stock up before the shelves are clean and
Before the shelves are cleaner than your bowels.
Yeah, before the shelves are cleaning their new bowels, and when everyone shows up to your house for Thanksgiving, you don't have any food.
Because you feed them hungry man for
Imagine,
Thanksgiving.
dude. Imagine. Yeah, not me.
Yeah, dude.
Backyard barbecue Thanksgiving. Who doesn't want that?
People find this entertaining as we do.
I don't know.
Probably
I
not.
don't.
Probably not.
Well, season 2 is coming up really quick. I'm getting very excited.
I'm very excited.
I just want to
together.
change everything already. That's
So,
how excited. I'm tired of all this.
We got to hold out. I think we can do it.
We're getting new flags.
We'll have nowhere to fucking put
we're
them.
gonna have nowhere to put them.
What?
No, we're gonna.
I
With the new
They're gonna be
setup, it'll
retired.
be the back wall is pretty much going to be entirely covered.
Yeah,
back wall.
I'm excited.
I am too. I'm really excited.
We're at to move our foam.
We can probably keep it where it is.
Yeah, I think the foam will be all right.
You can
Yeah.
keep your dick where it is, bud.
It's not moving.
move. Yeah, it's going to be very different.
Mhm.
Totally unrecognizable. Even
You're not even going to know we're a podcast at that point.
you
Yeah.
might actually think we are a podcast
Yeah.
at that point.
Actually, wait. Yeah, no, that makes
Yeah,
more
they'll
sense.
actually think we are.
They might actually think we make content.
Mm-hmm.
We don't.
We're talking about
We make garbage.
All right, guys. Well, that is the end of today's episode 67 of the Hello Harem Podcast. If you guys found anything interesting and you want to share it with a friend, go ahead, leave a comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you next week with episode 68. Every week we draw closer to 69, so get ready to get fucked.
every week.
3 weeks, episode 69. All right, guys. We'll catch you